Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, man, you have to be a forward thinker, right? You have to keep moving forward in life. No matter what happens, you have to keep moving forward, man. And a lot of the times, especially myself, like, some things may happen, a situation may happen, and I just stay thinking about that same situation on a daily basis, and guess what that did? You know what that did for me? Nothing. Kept me right in the same spot, feeling the same exact way, until I started, doing, hold on. It didn't do nothing for me until I started to move forward, and start to do the things I was supposed to do, right? And that's where being bulletproof, being unstoppable, being a force to be reckoned with, that's where that identity come in, because, life is going life regardless. I'm gonna keep it, keep it 100. Life is going life regardless, I know we have, like, spiritual coaches, spiritual woo-woo people talk about, like, how they, you gotta be positive and all that, and live a positive life, which is true, to an extent. It just depends on how you perceive every situation. So you can perceive everything as positive, right? Which will lead to a more positive life, because now you can look at chaos and be like, oh, everything is good, stuff like that. Because to be honest, everything we see really has no meaning. We as humans put labels on it, right? So like everything we see right now, we put labels on. So, which is kind of true what spiritual people do say, like the spiritual people, like the spiritual gurus, what they do say. But it's for the people, but at the same time, we still in a physical dimension, right? We still in here physically, so things will happen. That's why you have to be a forward thinker, which will lead to a more, I will say, fulfilling life, more positive life. Because, if you're bulletproof, if you're unstoppable, then how the fuck can your life not be amazing? Because that means, shit, nothing can faze you, right? You know what I'm saying? Nothing can faze you. And regardless, you still going to achieve. Regardless, you still going to get up and do what you have to do, and every day will be a good day, You feel me? But, even if you do say a bad situation happens, and you look at it in a negative way, you can still, like I said, you still have to move forward regardless, because like I said, life is life, and like I said, things is going to happen regardless. Problems will occur, people will come and go at your life, and I came to a realization of that. But now I came to a realization I have to be a forward thinker. I can't look back, because if I look back, it's going to keep me right there, and then I'm going to be stuck. You know what I'm saying? So no matter what happens, you have to keep moving forward. You just got to keep moving forward. Like, sometimes it's going to hurt, right? Sometimes it's going to hurt. Sometimes it's going to sting. But like I said, though, you can perceive the situation that happened in a different light. You can say, you know what, this happened for me, because now I can focus more. I can focus on what I need to do, and focus on what I need to do now. I can do this and that, whatever you might have been lacking on, whatever you might have been slacking on, right? So like I said, you could perceive it as different, It could be anything, but you could perceive the situation as different, if you have that, if you unbreakable, bulletproof, you just can't be fucked with, right? No matter what circumstance happens, no matter what situation happens, if you can still perceive it as, I bet, I'ma still do this and that, I'ma still keep going, I'ma still do what I've been doing, you gonna win regardless, no matter what, and your life is gonna be blissful regardless, because you just it's impossible for you to fail. It's impossible for you to lose at that point. Because now it's like, damn, this nigga, he just can't be fucked with, right? And that's where you want to be at, So what I'm saying is why you can keep moving forward, no matter what, And that's what life is all about, You feel me? Okay, this happened. Gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. Especially if you have a certain mission in life, you have a certain goal, certain standards you have for yourself, you know, you're gonna have to keep going. Like, you can't stop. You know, if you stop, then guess what? Nothing. But if you keep going, guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna reach your destination. You know what I'm saying? You miss a turn, you're gonna reach your destination regardless. So keep moving forward. You have no choice but to reach your destination, right? And you know, that's my whole goal of life. Just being, you know, I want my main objective in life is to live a peaceful, blissful life. And I can say that that's what it is right now. You know, it's more peaceful, you know, so it's more blissful. But at the same time, you know, I still have things I want to achieve in life. So I got to keep moving forward with that. And some things do happen in my life, and I still keep going. I still do what I have to do on a daily basis. And that confidence I just have within myself now is just different, you know, because I know, like, damn, I'm still going. Like, god damn, like, old me would have been broke. Old me would have been folded. You know, old me would have been gave up. Done quit, you know. But I refuse to, because that's not who I am no more, right? You know, every day I'm winning the days every single day now. Like, I have not missed a workout in over like 50 days. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think about 50 days, something like that. Shit, I ain't missed a YouTube video. I think, even if I did, I'll upload twice in that day, but I ain't missed a video in like over a month either. Like, I just been winning my days, and despite of things that have happened in life, you know, I still have a bulletproof identity. I still show up every day regardless, and my energy has increased as well, you know, just because I'm just moving forward. Like, I just keep going. Like, you can't stop me, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I love this shit, you know. I love everything about this life. Now I done figured out what life is about. I love it now. Like, I love life now. Like, life is beautiful. Like, now that I realize what life is, it's just like, it's kind of easy, you know. It's kind of easy to maneuver through life now, especially me accepting the situation that I am at right now. But now I know I have the power to change it. You know, I know I don't have to be here. I know I don't have to stay in this position. I know all I have to do is make a decision and stick to it. That's all what it takes. It's all what it comes down to, is just making that decision and sticking to it and just moving forward with it, you know, and just being unstoppable. You just have to be moving forward constantly. You know, not too much overthinking, not too much, oh, I gotta have this and that to do this and that. No, you start with what you got and just fucking go. Just fucking go. You know, just fucking go. That's it. What it really come down to, man, is working on that fucking mind, man. Working on that mental. Showing up every fucking day for yourself. You know, showing up every day for yourself. Just stop backtracking. You know, keep moving forward. You know, even shit, and then in some shit you may not like want to accept about yourself, but sometimes you gotta look at yourself in the mirror and be like, damn, I've been like, damn, I've been stuck in this situation. I've been stuck on this person. I've been stuck on this situation. I've been stuck on what this person did to me. And you realize you've been carrying that shit for fucking 2 years, and your ass still in the same position. Like, you still not strong. You still in that same predicament, man. And then you were like, god damn, 2 years already went by. Now your ass gotta fucking make that change, make that decision, and fucking go. Just move forward, man. And that's the thing. So no matter what happens, right? And I kind of went all over the place, but fuck it. You know, this is, when I fucking talk, I just start talking and shit. But look, more of the fucking, the message is, keep moving forward no matter what. You know, be bulletproof, do what you have to do, continue what you have to do, no matter what the fuck happens, because that's what life is about. Life is going to just, you know, it's going to hit you, you feel me? Like, but sometimes you got to punch back, but you got to punch back and shit, you know? But I say the more and more you just become unmoved by shit, I feel like the less life will throw shit at you, because life, it's just like, cause life is like, damn, this nigga can't he can't fold. So of course, so life is gonna have to bend to your will eventually. You know, it's just like when people be bothering somebody, you know, and they don't respond back, like they trying to get a reaction out of them, and you don't react, and you just keep doing you. Eventually, that shit just gonna, boom, fall off. That's all life is. So the way to a blissful life, to peaceful life, you just gonna have to keep going through whatever you going. If you're going through some bullshit right now, just keep going through that shit, and just keep doing what you're doing. Don't fucking fold for nothing. Just keep being bulletproof. I promise you, shit gonna be right. Like it just gonna happen. It's gonna have no choice, you know. So, more of the story, more of the video. Fucking keep moving forward. Be a forward thinker. Out.